Everybody, everybody, oh, everybody, oh. Sorry, I will never do that again. I don't know why today, for some reason, I feel a little bit more happier, or I am just drunk on my own madness. Possibly that is the case. So today's video is a response to a certain Mr. Dave Wallace. Dave Wallace, or Carl Pram, as many of us also know him as. And he did a video about a week ago now, roughly about a week ago. Bloody flies. Little midgy little flies buzzing around and they're doing me head. Anyway. So, he did a video entitled, should I say, TFN is coming. There was no set questions in his video. It was just a simple little fun video just talking about how much you love Transformers and what you're looking forward to from the event for this year. If you're coming for the first time, if you're a first timer, if you're not a first timer, how many have you been going to over the years? General chat like that, basically. So, how long have I been going to these conventions for? Now, I have mentioned this a few times, so I apologise for repeating myself. Excuse me. I've been going to these conventions as far back as it used to be called Auto Assembly, when it was a completely different convention altogether. Obviously, there's a few people that was on the staff for Auto Assembly that have simply moved, come together to do TFN, but it was still, it's considered a completely separate event. So Auto Assembly 2010 was my very first appearance at a convention. Me and my mate Sam was originally going to go to the 2009 one, but we were just a fraction too late. We missed the tickets by maybe a week. Mainly because the reason why we missed them is because we wasn't aware of any conventions for Transformers in the UK at the time. I kind of wish I had known. But before we went to TFN back in 2010, conventions didn't really come to mind for me. I didn't really think about them until a bit later on. Obviously, when I went to TFN Auto Assembly for the first time. So I found out about Auto Assembly through Sammy, and I saw a video from a guy called Mr. Tony Frussell from way back in 2009. And at first, I thought, when I saw the video of Tony, I thought it was a woman. Generally, I actually thought it was a woman, and then when I clicked it on, I thought, oh no, it's a guy. Love you, Tony. I'm not joking. But no, it was this really, really, obviously for the time, it was like 4:3. No HD, it was standard definition, because we all remember that kind of stuff. If you look back on my videos, I've got a few 4:3 still, kind of just big black things right here, where now it's all nice HD widescreen and 4K. So I watched that video, and it was, I think it was either Tony talking about how much he's excited for it, or I don't know if it was his pre or if it was his post chat. I can't quite remember, but I saw that video. But I was made aware of it through Sammy, Schoolgroom 140. He basically, me and Sammy and a few other people like Jared Wolfgang 1, Johnny the Dwarf Porn Star, Jamie Magic Man, J-Bot, a lot of the people that I've met over the years through these things, I used to talk to, or I'll be in conversation with quite a lot through either commenting on the videos and so on and so forth. So I really, really, it was big kudos to those few people, talking about previous years and conventions they've gone to. And then I said to Sam, hey, do you fancy going to a convention sometime? And obviously Sam, was like, yeah, I've heard of conventions, yeah, I wouldn't mind to check one out sometime. I said, well, Transformers, you remember Transformers from when we were kids, right? Yeah, I remember vividly, yeah. And I went, well, mainly because obviously me and Sam were more known with Beast Wars, because obviously that was the first interaction we actually witnessed. I was lucky enough to have Sky when I was a kid, so I saw a little bit more than Sam did initially. When I was probably about 11 or 12. So I grew up with Beast Wars, so that aired around about 95, 96. I'd have been about 6 or 7 nearly. I then we had Fox Kids / Jetix, which aired Robots in Disguise in 2001, and then obviously I think it was Nickelodeon possibly, or it was Jetix again that aired the Unicron trilogy, which was in which was in the thousands as well. So I grew up with all that stuff up to when animated aired. So I remember watching a bit of animated on Cartoon Network as well back in 2007, 6. So yeah, I was a little bit more into the whole Transformers thing than Sam. Well, Sam was, because Sam had maybe seen a little bit of G2 or G1 back in the day, and that was about it. And Beast Wars as well. So yeah, so me and Sam took the decision. Like I said, we missed out on the 2009 one. So we said, right, why don't we think about seeing about 2010? So I'll keep an eye on it and I'll let you know about things. So we ended up booking tickets, no problem, got the hotel sorted. And we said, right, okay, we're going to do this thing. And August came around of that year. Me and Sam were both incredibly nervous and also a bit excited, because it was literally mine and Sam's first time ever really kind of going for like a weekend, like a geek weekend away. And obviously I'd never been to Birmingham before, neither had Sam, so we didn't really know what to expect basically. So we got there in the end. We got there and we were met by Jamie Magic Man, or Jamie Harris, Johnny the Dwarf Podster, and Jared Wolfgang 1. Those were the first three people that we met coming through the door in order to say hello, we're here to the hotel. So we did that, and that was fantastic. It was just fantastic to meet Jared and Johnny the Dwarf Podster. They're just really, really awesome, funny guys. It was they kind of made any sort of nerves kind of disappear, which was really nice. So me and Sam went up to our room, just put our bags in the room, and then we ended up coming back down to the bar area. And the bar area at Holiday Inn was really awesome. Many of us really missed that old Holiday Inn hotel. The bar was like just a real nice bar. It was massively smaller compared to the Hilton, but it was a nice self-contained little bar, and it had a balcony, and the balcony is where most of the awesomeness occurred. That was really cool. But me and Sam both remember having the same feeling of this shot of we ended up just stiff as a board, completely. And what I don't mean stiff as a board in another sense. I mean completely just knocked for shit, basically, as at the view of all these people, and I was like, God, I recognise it. Nearly everybody here I recognise off of YouTube. And my anxiety really kicked in big time. So it took a little bit of time, about half an hour, 45 minutes, for me to really start to gel and start to come out of my shell and start to talk. And that was really cool. I really loved it. And obviously Scott McNeil and Gary Chalk were both for Guest of Honour that year, and that was just incredible. Scott McNeil was just an absolute legend that weekend, and I met Gary Chalk briefly in the lift. And he was like, hey, yeah, how you doing? I was like, oh, you here for the convention? I was like, oh my God, you a big bot, oh my God. So then moving forward swiftly on, so 9 years later, I'm still going to these things. So this year, TFN 2019 will be my 9th consecutive year. And next year, I'm planning on going next year as well, which will give me the full 10 years. So I've been going for a full 10 years next year. So yeah, what am I looking forward to for TFN? Well, I'm really looking forward to mainly just seeing my good friends again that I've known for years. Anyone that's going for the first time. anyone that's been going for a couple of times but maybe I've not really seen or had a conversation with, I'm just really happy to and eager to meet as many as possible. It'd be brilliant. I'm not really looking at buying anything toy-wise. Obviously, money is an issue this year, so it all depends of how much I get literally a few days before we actually set off for going down to Birmingham. Because, yeah, so that is a problem. But hopefully it should all be fine. It should obviously work out okay, I hope. But I'm mainly going down for the people this year. That's kind of my mentality about these conventions now. Is, yeah, the toys are great. The toys are a nice bonus, but I generally go there for the people because I don't see them from one year to the next, to be honest. But I'm really looking forward to meeting the guests. Brian Drummond, very much so, because I've never met the guy before, and I'm a big anime fan. He's voiced characters in Gundam Wing. His voice characters, he's also voiced the voice of Ryuk in Death Note in the English dub. His Vegeta, I think it's the original Vegeta or second Vegeta in the Canadian dub, Ocean dub, for Dragon Ball Z. What else was he in? He's in MLP as well, so anyone fans of that show will probably know him as multiple characters in that. He is he's actually quite a massive voice actor, really, Canadian voice actor. He's been in a lot of good stuff and a lot of really high profile, well-known stuff. But obviously he's also Jetstorm in Beast Machines, so that's why he's going to TFN. Peter Spellos, it's always a pleasure to see him, so that's going to be great. And also Greg Berger. I've already met Greg Berger. Greg Berger came in 2011, Auto Assembly, and it was really, really just an absolute great pleasure to meet him. So it'd be great to see him again. So I'm looking forward to the panels for the voice actors. Also, there's a couple of other guests that I'm looking forward to. I want to check out Marty Eisenberg's panel. Because obviously he worked on both Beast Machines. I don't know if he worked on Beast Wars, but I know he's credited on Beast Machines because I'm currently watching Beast Machines at the moment. He also obviously works on animated. He was part of the staff. I don't know if he was a writer or if he was. Can't remember what he was now. So he has, I'm looking forward to that, and also Boulder Media's panel. A few panels that spread out over the weekend. There's also one happening on Friday that I believe is it Dave. I forgot who's doing it now, but there's a convention happening a panel happening on the Friday afternoon or maybe afternoon, and it's just like a panel talking about collecting, but it's also talking about mental health as well. And that seems like something quite interesting I might check out on the Friday. So yeah, that's mainly it. I don't know everything else. I'm looking forward to checking out the Gundam stuff for this year, like the panels they have, also the workshops, because apparently you can build a free you can get a free kit and you can build it, and they've got all the tools there you need to build it, and also they've got people there that understand how to build them properly. So that's really cool, actually. I'm actually considering on picking. If I don't buy anything, I might just come away with a free model kit. That probably might take me about 5 years to build. Knowing my luck, because I always lose the real small, minute little things out of from them kits. So yeah, that is the video. I apologise. Obviously, I've repeated myself from previous videos, but what more can I really add to it that I've already have done? But I'm only doing it because obviously it's the master of ceremonies, one of the big guys, one of the big people of the TFN crew has made a video and trying to get the word out. So also, just like Dave said, Carlo Pram said, if you're going for the first time and you've got a YouTube channel, please, by all means, consider making a video response to this if you're going for the first time. Also, if you're not going, like Dave said as well, if you're not going this year, make a video regardless, because you know, it's nice to try and get a bit of a feel, a bit that the good times, the good old days of YouTube, when we felt we were a bit more closer and we had a nice conversation thing going on within the people, the collectors in the UK, and also those in America as well, and Canada, and so on and so forth. I mean, a lot's changed over the years. A lot of people have kind of left the fandom, or they've kind of left YouTube, and that's just the way things go. But you know, it'd be fantastic if we can come to something similar to how it used to be, like in the golden age, the golden times, where it was much more nicer. You know, nice conversations with people and expressing stuff through what you love. You know, with it being Transformers and so on. So yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back very soon with more videos. I am considering maybe making one more questions video just before we go. I may or may not. It depends, because I start my new job next week on Thursday, so I'm probably only going to be limited to a couple of days a week where I might be able to actually sit down and plan one out. But I will see. But anyway, thank you. Bye bye. Thanks to Dave for his video. Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for your continued support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. It's been really, really cool. My last few videos I've been getting a lot of really nice comments for the first time in quite a while, because it's been a long time since any of my videos have sparked some sort of a comment conversation in the comments boxes below. And also my videos seem to be doing not too bad, all things considered. So yeah, thank you. Peace, bye bye.